5 dried fruits that naturally combat joint discomfort after 60. Welcome to Golden Life Health. Are you exhausted from persistent discomfort in your knees, hips, or fingers that never seems to fade? Before grabbing another pain reliever, check what's already available in your pantry. The comfort you've been seeking might be in an ordinary package of dried fruit. No doctor prescription required. No concerning reactions, just nature support that your system recognizes. Most joint troubles and arthritis trace back to a primary issue, chronic inflammation. That burning sensation, warmth, and rigidity transforms everyday tasks like walking upstairs, standing from a chair, or twisting a lid into exhausting challenges. Medication can temporarily mask discomfort, but it doesn't address the underlying tissue damage. Certain dried fruits, however, demonstrate remarkable abilities to soothe inflammatory responses while simultaneously strengthening bone structure. Today's discussion covers 5 exceptional dried fruits that function similarly to common pain medications for arthritic conditions. These options are accessible, budget-friendly, and validated through scientific research. The 4th selection genuinely surprised me with its potency. Let's explore how these natural foods can transform your joint health. Starting with our 5th selection, we'll work backward to build anticipation for the most powerful option. Each fruit offers unique benefits, and understanding their specific properties helps you choose what works best for your individual needs. Number 5. Dried figs represent an underestimated powerhouse for individuals managing persistent joint troubles. These sweet, chewy morsels deliver approximately 241 milligrams of calcium per cup, essential for maintaining skeletal strength and protecting the protective cushioning between bones. Enhanced bone support translates to reduce grinding sensations and decrease deep aching throughout hips, knees, and spinal regions. What makes figs particularly valuable is their boron content, a trace element that optimizes how your system utilizes calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. This mineral collaboration functions like a coordinated team supporting both skeletal and muscular systems, improving density while maintaining the muscular strength necessary for safe joint movement. Additionally, figs contain abundant polyphenol, plant compounds that combat oxidative cellular damage. This damage resembles internal corrosion that accelerates cartilage deterioration. By minimizing this harm, polyphenolic compounds help joints operate more fluidly with reduced friction. For optimal results, consume 2 to 3 dried figs daily. This quantity provides benefits without excessive sugar or calorie intake. Figs complement walnuts exceptionally well, combining anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids with bone-nourishing minerals in one convenient snack. Consider keeping a small container of this combination readily accessible for when sweet cravings emerge. When purchasing, select organic varieties when possible, avoiding products with added syrups, crystallized sugar, or artificial additives. Look for pieces that feel soft rather than hard or dried out. A satisfying preparation involves stuffing figs with a small amount of almond butter, adding protein, beneficial fats, vitamin E, and additional antioxidants, supporting joints, muscles, and overall vitality. Due to their natural sugar and fiber composition, consume figs in moderate, consistent portions rather than large quantities at once. Excessive consumption may cause digestive discomfort and might not suit those monitoring blood glucose levels. Used appropriately, this modest daily practice nourishes bones, safeguards cartilage, and supports continued activity and comfort throughout aging. Number 4. Dried cherries emerge as a formidable ally against joint discomfort, particularly for those experiencing morning stiffness in knees, finger soreness, or hip heaviness. These fruits contain high concentrations of anthocyanins, the vibrant pigments responsible for their deep coloring. These compounds interact with the same COX-2 enzyme pathway addressed by numerous conventional pain medications. When this enzyme activity decreases, the body produces fewer inflammatory chemicals, resulting in reduced stiffness, quieter pain signals, and potentially slower cartilage degradation over time. Beyond this, dried cherries pack abundant antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, those unstable particles accelerating joint deterioration, skin aging, and overall cellular damage. By countering these free radicals, cherries protect internal joint tissues, preserving their function as shock absorbers and cushions for each step. A practical serving consists of approximately 1/4 cup of unsweetened dried cherries daily. This amount supports joint health without overwhelming your system with excess sugar. Incorporate them into plain yogurt, morning porridge, leafy salads, or homemade trail mixes combined with walnuts or almonds, where healthy fats and protein help moderate blood sugar responses. When shopping, seek unsweetened, non-glazed varieties. The ingredient list should be straightforward, listing cherries as the primary component without heavy coatings. Avoid sulfur dioxide-treated products if you have sensitivities, and steer clear of candy-like versions covered in sugar or syrup. Consider preparing homemade cherry oat bars using rolled oats, dried cherries, almond butter, and ground flaxseed. Oats contribute digestive fiber, almond butter provides healthy fats and vitamin E, while flaxseed delivers additional plant-based omega-3s that also calm inflammation. Cut these bars into portions and refrigerate for convenient, joint-friendly snacking when cravings strike. Convenient, joint-friendly snacking when cravings strike. Remember that dried cherries are concentrated foods. Consuming large quantities or excessive cherry juice concentrates may introduce too much sugar without adequate fiber, potentially counteracting blood sugar control, weight management, and even joint health over time. Portion awareness remains crucial. View dried cherries as a daily support tool rather than unlimited candy. By enjoying approximately 1/4 cup most days weekly, combined with gentle movement, healthy weight maintenance, and quality sleep, you provide your joints another natural resource for improved comfort and sustained strength throughout aging. Number 3. Prunes or dried plums serve as an understated yet potent joint supporter, especially beneficial for those over 60 experiencing morning stiffness upon rising. These fruits are rich in phenolic compounds, natural plant chemicals that help regulate inflammatory pathways throughout the body. When these pathways stabilize, pain signals traveling from joints to the brain may decrease in intensity, making simple movements like standing, stair climbing, or turning in bed feel smoother and less painful. Prunes also deliver vitamin K, playing a crucial role in building and maintaining bone density. Stronger bones mean reduced pressure and friction on vulnerable joints, gradually translating to improved comfort in knees, hips, and spine over time. Additionally, prunes are fiber-rich, feeding beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy digestive system correlates with lower systemic inflammation, better immune function, and more stable energy levels, all important factors for maintaining activity in later years. The fiber content also supports regular bowel function, something many seniors quietly struggle with. For most adults, a reasonable daily amount is 3 to 4 prunes. This quantity delivers benefits without overdoing it. Optimal timing is morning or before lunch, providing gentle, sustained energy from natural sugars and fiber while reducing the likelihood that their mild laxative effect will disturb nighttime sleep. When purchasing, look for soft, unsulfured varieties without added sugar, candy coatings, or heavy preservatives. Store them in cool, dry locations or refrigerate if your kitchen runs warm, maintaining freshness and chewiness. An easy consumption method is blending them into a smoothie with almond milk, a small banana piece, and a cinnamon pinch. Alternatively, slice them into oatmeal or mix them into plain yogurt for a sweet, joint-friendly breakfast. As with all dried fruits, moderation matters. Prunes concentrate natural sugar and fiber, so excessive consumption at once may cause gas, bloating, or loose stools, and may not suit those with diabetes or very sensitive digestion. If you take blood-thinning medications or have health conditions, consult your doctor before making significant dietary changes. Use wisely. 3 to 4 prunes daily can become a small, pleasant habit supporting calmer joints, stronger bones, better digestion, and a more comfortable, active life after 60. Over weeks and months, this tiny practice can accumulate, helping you wake up less fearful that first step and more prepared to move your body. Number 2. Walnuts rank among the most powerful dried fruits for supporting arthritis and joint pain, particularly if you're over 60 and wish to stay active without relying solely on medications. They're abundant in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-derived omega-3 fatty acid that helps reduce harsh chemicals in your body driving inflammation, swelling, and stiffness within joints. When this inflammation subsides, many people notice their fingers feel less tight, knees bend more easily, and simple actions like rising from chairs or walking across rooms feel less like struggles. Just 1/4 cup of walnuts provides approximately 2.5 grams of omega-3s, comparable to amounts found in some fish oils, but in a crunchy, convenient snack fitting easily into regular meals. Walnuts also contain ellagic acid and other antioxidants, protecting joint cartilage from gradual damage caused by oxidative stress, the subtle daily deterioration occurring internally. By reducing this stress, walnuts may help slow wear and tear in joints over time. A simple daily target is approximately 7 whole walnuts. This amount is easy to remember and remains gentle on weight and blood sugar. Crush them over morning oatmeal, mix into plain yogurt, toss into salads, or blend into smoothies with banana and berries. Walnuts pair excellently with leafy greens like spinach or kale, which contribute additional calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K supporting bone strength. When purchasing walnuts, choose unsalted, unflavored varieties without sugary coatings, caramel layers, or spicy seasonings. The plainer they appear, the better for your joints. Store them in sealed containers in the refrigerator or freezer, so their natural oils remain fresh and don't turn rancid. Avoid consuming large handfuls directly from bags, salted or heavily flavored mixes, and constant all-day snacking, because excessive sodium and calories can increase swelling, elevate blood pressure, and add stress to already painful joints. Consider walnuts a small daily tool working quietly in the background. Not a standalone cure, but a strong companion alongside your medication, light exercise, and healthy weight. With a few walnuts daily, you're not merely eating a nut. You're choosing to nourish your joints with something that genuinely supports them. Over weeks and months, that kind of consistent habit can make it easier to continue doing things you love, like gardening, walking with friends, playing with grandchildren, or simply getting up in the morning without dreading that first step. Number 1. Dates stand at the top of our list as sweet, chewy dried fruits that may seem like treats, but quietly support your joints daily. Inside these brown morsels are powerful polyphenol, natural plant compounds that help calm the inflammation, making your knees, hips, and fingers feel stiff, swollen, and sore. When inflammation decreases, many people notice they can walk somewhat easier, stand up with less effort, and move through their day without that constant background ache. Dates also provide a useful magnesium dose. About 1 cup of chopped dates contains approximately 54 milligrams of magnesium, a mineral that helps relax tight muscles, ease stiffness around arthritic joints, and support healthy nerve signals so you feel less sharp shooting pain. For most seniors, a simple and realistic amount is about 2 to 3 medium dates per day. This amount brings benefits without excess. It's usually best enjoyed in the morning or early afternoon, so the natural sugar and gentle energy lift don't disturb nighttime sleep. When buying dates, look for pitted varieties with no extra syrup, sugar coating, or shiny glaze added. Plain, natural dates are the optimal choice. Keep them in a sealed container in the refrigerator so they stay fresh, soft, and safe to eat longer. If you want a joint-friendly snack, you can prepare small date and walnut energy bites. Blend dates, walnuts, and a little cinnamon until you get a sticky mixture, then roll it into bite-sized balls. Walnuts add healthy fats that also support stiff, aching joints, while cinnamon gives a warm flavor without extra sugar. You can keep a small box of these bites in the fridge and grab one whenever you feel like eating something sweet, but still want to protect your joints. Remember that dates are calorie-dense and naturally high in sugar. Even though that sugar comes with fiber and nutrients, they should be enjoyed in moderation, especially if you're a senior living with diabetes or prediabetes. In that case, you can start with just 1 or 2 dates, eat them together with nuts or a protein source, and pay attention to how your body feels during the next couple of hours. If you check your blood sugar at home, you can also see how your numbers react and adjust your portion. The goal isn't to avoid dates completely, but to use them wisely as a small, tasty tool in your joint pain relief plan. When you reach for a date instead of cookie or candy bar, you're not just grabbing a snack. You're making a small daily choice that supports calmer joints, stronger bones, and a more active, independent life after 60. Now you possess a practical guide you can implement immediately. Dates deliver gentle anti-inflammatory benefits at 2 to 3 daily. Walnuts supply plant omega-3s at about 7 halves. Prunes support bones and gut health at 3 to 4 daily. Dried cherries combat pain with anthocyanins at around 1/4 cup. And dried figs load your system with calcium and boron at 2 to 3 daily for stronger bones and smoother movement. Add in a few minutes of easy evening stretching, and you're not merely reacting to pain anymore. You're taking control of one small habit at a time. I genuinely want to hear from you. What's your age? Which joint causes you the most trouble right now? And which of these 5 dried fruits will you try first this week? Share in the comments because I'm assembling a free joint relief reference guide with simple serving sizes and optimal consumption times for each fruit based on trusted health resources. I'll share the key points in a pinned comment so you can screenshot it and keep it on your phone when you go shopping. Now tap the next video on your screen to learn the daily habits that prevent stiff, painful joints before they even start. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Life Health and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.